Hey guys, I'm Darla Jones and Andy Jones.
Of course.
We're here with you finally for another video. We've had a lot of life going on, but we're going to take the starting point that we had from the last video where we taught how to sit and zero in, that kind of zero in position for sharing and talking with each other. We're going to take that concept and we're going to build on that today and use that a little bit more. Really, honestly, we're getting ready to go into a time where they're reopening things, and we're going to go back to normal, but it'll be kind of a new normal, and well, a really new normal. And honestly, there's going to be stressors with that. We've already dealt with different kinds of stressors in just the time that we've been in quarantine, but right now I'm getting ready to go to be at home and working from home, and hopefully the nonprofit I've been working with is going to open up and we're going to start doing some more efforts there. But Andy's going to work, and you get to wear what at work?
A mask.
A mask. Yay. That's going to be fun. And all the new stuff that they've got to plan for being social distanced at work. So anyway, it's going to be stressful. Even the best case scenarios are going to be stressful. And so good communication and how you share, how you get and obtain understanding and share with each other is critical to navigating those kinds of changes without killing each other, right? And weathering the storms, weathering the changes.
So today I want to talk about some bonding. So we're seeking understanding by communicating well. And the thing is we all know that we need air, water, food, and shelter to live.
And toilet paper too. Yeah.
Of course. However, sometimes we forget that we need bonding. It's just something you and I built in with. And so today, to understand that, we want to teach a new skill. But first, I want to recognize that when we don't have bonding, we see signs in our partner, in our spouse, just similar as if you were to hold your breath, your lips turn blue, something like that happens if you quit eating or whatever. There's physical signs. There's also signs in your relationship when you don't bond and communicate. And like I said, it's essential. So I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks.
It's a long movie.
Well, anyway, it kind of just proves the point that we all need bonding. Right. He's cast away on a deserted island. Yeah. But you know what he had? He had food. He had shelter. He had water. Yeah. And he had, of course, oxygen. The thing that he needed that he didn't have was bonding.
Relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you see this whole thing about Wilson and talking to a volleyball. Which just proves the point that we all need bonding. So this skill that we want to share with you today is about that. And we want you to constantly, even when you're apart, work or other situations, to check in with your partner.
Yeah.
So what that means is just like a nurse would check in with a patient, what do?
Wake you up all night long. Like, every 2 hours, I think, is the standard.
Anyway, blood pressure,
temperature,
heartbeat, all those things. So
how are you feeling?
Right. So today we're going to do something that was instituted by Pairs.com, which is the daily temperature reading.
Yep. Seth, if you're out there, we're so thankful for you sharing those skills with us.
So the DTR, daily temperature reading, is to be done every day to remain connected and bonding to continue in our relationship.
And it sounds really silly to ask this, but how often do you think you do a daily temperature reading? Daily. So yes. People go, every day? Yeah, every day. Every day I need to check in with him and find out, how are you doing? Are you feeling okay? What's life like from your perspective? And why is that? Because not only because I want him to return the favor, but I also whatever's impacting him impacts me. We are one. We live in the same space. We have the same goals. We're trying to work together. So if I don't know how he's doing, then I might take something he says incorrectly or wrong or maybe against me. So anyway, you can see where that could get really crazy really quickly, right?
So we're going to zone in. We're going to take a seat,
Yep.
and we're going to model this. Now, it can be done different ways. One person could go through the 5 aspects, the 5 questions, or you can go back
Alternate.
and forth.
Yeah.
First one, then the first one.
And we've done it both ways successfully. You may find just with your communication styles that it's better for one person to go through all the 5 questions and then the other person to go through them, or to alternate, or it can just be however the day is going, right?
Sure. So we want you to, both people, to go through all 5 steps, but we're going to bounce back and forth to just kind of demonstrate what it is.
Right. Another thing too that you want to remember too is that after your partner shares, no matter what skill it is that you are doing, and we're going to teach you some other ones later on, no matter what that skill is, the person that's doing the listening is going to respond by saying thank you, because they didn't have to share. And so we just want to acknowledge that it's a gift when our partner shares with us. So we're going to model this.
Going to grab a seat.
And remember, it's knee to knee, eye to eye, hand to hand, because we're in this together.
Of course.
Yeah. Governor Bashir would like that part.
Okay, so you're going to start us out with
Okay. Yes.
appreciation, which is number 1.
Yeah, so first is an appreciation, and I'm going to say that I really appreciate all the work that you've done around here, just all the honeydews. I mean, so many things on the to-do list. I just realized have been checked off the list, and it's exciting. And I know your back's been hurting at times, and you've just pressed on in anyway, and I just really appreciate that. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
So next, we're going to share a puzzle. So a puzzle can be
No.
any...
New information
I
first.
apologize. I will share new information. That's always important. And that's the thing that we always share with one another. We tend to forget some of the other things. We just say, hey, pick up the kids at soccer practice, or go get milk on the way home, things
Right.
like that. But it is still important to do these things. So I'll share information with you. We are planning on going back to work Friday.
Friday, okay. So you won't have to use a personal day. That's
Right.
nice.
So that's the plan.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
That's the new information. Next, I'm going to share a puzzle, which is just anything that you just got a question in your mind for. Maybe a miscommunication, or
A strange look on his face. If I said something and I thought, what was he thinking when I said that?
so it's a great opportunity. And don't skip this step.
Right.
So a puzzle.
Yeah.
Since we can't go out for Mother's Day to a restaurant, what would you like, is my puzzle, to have for lunch on Mother's Day?
Ugh, I'm still puzzled about that. Can I get back to you?
Yes.
Okay. So, thank you. So I'll get back to him and kind of share what that is. So the next one is a concern with recommendations. Okay, so this isn't like the latest beef that you have that you just really like to lay out and break him over the coals or straighten him out on. This is just something that you need to share that you have an idea of how to solve. So, so for me, let me just say we have a child who is struggling to complete schoolwork. And I'm a little concerned it's going to go into the summer and maybe further than she expects. And so I thought maybe you could have a heart-to-heart with her just to kind of line out some mutual goals. And I just need your support. Could you help?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So the last one is my favorite.
Why is it your favorite?
Cause it's like going back to dating. When we dated, like you guys, You talk about all the things you dream about, all the things you want in life. And so this is a great little trip back to that kind of thinking that we don't often stop and do anymore. And it's called Wishes, Hopes, and Dreams. And so you get to share something that you're dreaming and hoping for.
Okay. Well, and if for some reason you can't share all 5 things, we encourage you to share the first one, the appreciation. And the last one, which is hopes and dreams. That's kind of quick, but it's also the
Powerful
easiest
investment.
way to do that daily temperature reading, if that's all you can do. So, I wish we could have a Mexican dinner in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Chips and salsa. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Fresh guacamole. Okay.
Yeah.
And then something a little bit bigger maybe. And that would be, I would like to take us on a family vacation in the next 6 to 12 months, hopefully.
Yeah.
That is my dream.
Yeah. Yeah. And so many times we just skip over that. And right now, I don't know that we could take off on a vacation. If somebody, gave us a good deal on one tomorrow, we might not even be able to handle that. But at least we can dream together about a future time, right?
Absolutely.
So, anyway, so we want to encourage you to do this yourself. So we'll review the steps really quick. So you're going to zone in, knee to knee, eye to eye.
Hand in hand.
Okay. And you're going to share 5 things. The first one is an appreciation.
Appreciations.
The second one is,
New information.
the third one is
Puzzles.
puzzles, something you're wondering about. The fourth one is a concern with recommendations. And the fifth one is our favorite, wishes, hopes, and dreams. And how many, we're going to do that how often?
Daily temperature reading.
It's a daily
is what we're
temperature
supposed to be
reading.
doing.
So anyway, it's a powerful tool. So get after it and be looking, because we're going to have a little giveaway coming up. And you'll want to have completed this skill so that you can participate in that giveaway.
We're excited about it.
All right. We'll check in with y'all later.
So like, share, and comment any questions, or let us know how the DTR went for you. God bless. Have a great day.
Yep.